Hi, I'm Rhonda Hensley. I'm a licensed professional counselor, influencer, life coach, and a woman in recovery from codependency. That's what my YouTube's about. Codependency and all the things that go with it, and all the feelings, thinking, beliefs, behaviors, a lot of different things, and I'm here to help other codependents find their way out. I'm just a beggar showing the other beggar where to find the bread. So I want to talk to you today about happiness. It eludes us. And in our society today, I work with so many people who are so unhappy. They're depressed, anxious. They're always, thinking about the regret of the past or their anxiety of the future, and they're not living in the present moment. And they are robbing themselves of that true happiness. I think the main key to true happiness is contentment. And good old dictionary's description of contentment is in a state of peaceful happiness, fulfilled, grateful, thankful, and serene. So that's not necessarily mean, if I'm going to be content, I'm not going to go for my goals or reach for my dreams or any of that sort of stuff. That's not what contentment means. Contentment is an inside feeling, serenity, and for me, it's the serenity prayer, to accept the things I cannot change gives me serenity, and to, change the things I can, which is courage. So I think of a lot of people confuse this with complacency. And complacency is this smug, I don't need to do anything. Well, I've learned if I'm coasting, I'm going downhill. I just want to rest on my laurels a little bit. No, it's kind of complacency. I've arrived. No. Contentment is this inside thing. Contentment has a lot to do with manifestation and that law of attraction. You can want, but you got to let go of the outcome and believe it's already there. In today's society, the people I work with want and want and want more. They're addicted to more of whatever it is. More bigger house, more better car, more clothes, more shoes. I've been there. Because it was never enough. And really, the never enough came from inside of me. I was not enough, and I was trying to fill this hole with something outside of me. And it can only be filled from within. If you don't go within, you're going to go without. That's for sure. So that strive for contentment, to be grateful for what you have. I've done this gratitude thing, and I've heard do a gratitude journal at night and all of that. But I've learned that to journal for gratitude, that's good. It's a good practice. But gratitude's an action. And so I have to take care of those things that God has given me. I'm a steward of His provisions. So I have to take care of those things. And, I have to take care of the vessel. Those are just some things. But I have to be content while I'm doing it. That's not always, it's not 100% thing. Let's not get into perfection here. That's a whole nother YouTube channel. YouTube video is perfectionism. But it's biblical. Be content with what you have. Hebrews 13:5-6 talks about this. Be content with what you have. If you're not content with what you have, how you going to be content with more? You're not. You get the more and you want more. It's like my husband and I were talking last week, and I said, our neighbors are selling their house because they're moving up north. And I said, I haven't seen him around lately. Is he not there? His truck hasn't been in the driveway. And my husband looks at me and said, oh, you don't know? He traded his truck in and he got a Tesla. And I'm like, a Tesla? He said, yeah, it's parked in the garage over there. I thought, now, you can pay for the Tesla name, and it's a status symbol. And I'm not knocking that if you got a Tesla, fine. But I just don't see the big hoo-ha about a Tesla. Now, I drive a Honda. I love my Honda. I am a Honda girl to the core. But my husband's eyes glazed over. I'm like, oh, he's going to want a Tesla. You know, we gotta keep up with the neighbors. It's never enough. Is it not never enough? If you're enough, then where you live's enough. Gratitude can turn a 2-bedroom little house into a mansion. It can turn a simple meal into a feast. It's all a shift. It's a mind shift. It's the mindset. It's how we think. And in today's society, we always think we got to have more. Go after the ring on the merry-go-round and got to have it. You know, up the ante, up the ante. I call it the corporate mindset. You know, oh, this is the budget for this month, but next month it's 10% more. And the next month it's 10% more than that. It's never enough. When is enough enough? That's a good question. What is enough for you? Work on your insides. Go within. Connect with the spirit. The flow of life. Accept. Happiness is an inside job. And for me, happiness is doing the next right thing. And if I'm so focused on how many pairs of shoes I have, now if the neighbor showed up with a fancy new pair of shoes, now my eyes might have glazed over, but that's it. And I like to use the analogy of my kids, and they would get all the stuff for Christmas and all the stuff for their birthday, and they had all these toys and all this thing, and they were just dissatisfied, restless, irritable, and discontent. They weren't grateful. And so what did I do? I was like, okay, let's pull back just a little bit. As a parent, I have overgiven, and I have given you everything you want, and you're not grateful. So won't you be grateful? And that's what happens, I think, with God. We get discontent and disgruntled with our wonderful lives because, man, if you live, the majority of people that live in America live an abundant, plenty life. They always want more. What is your more? I want more of a connection with God. I want more love. And if it's never enough, then I'm just going to be wanting. If you want, it's just going to leave you wanting. If you want, you're putting that out in the universe, God's just going to bring back want. If you're thinking it's not enough, there will never be enough. And, you could study the law of the universe, law of attraction, and all of those things. What we put out into the world is what comes back to us. I wish this for you, this contentment. It's a great place to be. It's so exciting, whatever life has today, to go out and be the best Rhonda I can be. And this is what I hope for you. If I could just give this to everybody, it would be fabulous. But that doesn't always work like that. I've been working on my coaching program, which I am going to launch real soon. There'll be more information about that coming up. It will be a one-on-one container with limited spots available. I have a workbook. I will work do 12 weeks of do the workbook with you, and it's personal, in depth, of things that I've learned that have helped me change and helped me live an abundant life today, free to be me on purpose. And that's what I want for you. So remember, be you on purpose. And please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps grow. It helps me reach more people. It helps me help more people.